Paula, how are you? Good, good. Jonathan, how are you, sir? Good.
That way.
Yeah, Paula, quick question. You have been Trump's biggest supporter from kind of day one. Are you supporting his 2024 candidacy?
Look, I've been with President Trump for 23 years. That's a long-term relationship. He's a fantastic man.
So you're on board with his 2024 candidacy?
I'm on board with the Trump family, always have been.
Wow, okay, good. I mean, the Republican Party is a little bit distancing themselves at this point, right?
Nah.
You're not.
Don't believe everything you see in the media. We got to go to the wedding.
No worries. I think. Okay, so you're on board 100%. And look, look. He's
of course.
He had dinner with Neil Fuentes and Kanye West, who just came out and said, "I love Hitler," you know, and this. I mean, literally, like the video is out where he's.
They've changed a lot of the ways that they vet people now. Thank goodness.
I'm sorry. Who's changed?
They're changing a lot of the ways people are being vetted.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
But how does Nick Fuentes get a seat at a table with Trump?
You'd have to call him. I mean, you'd have to call his office.
But is that enough to the fact that he's having dinner with a white supremacist?
I'm like you guys. I read it in the paper. I have no idea, but I would know that he didn't know who that was.
How would you advise Trump then? I mean, you're one of his biggest supporters, a big advisor.
Have you ever sat with somebody you didn't know?
I try not to, you know. Look, but I will say this. He is a former president of the United States, and people get vetted going into Mar-a-Lago, and he should have known better. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
Right? You agree, right?
Oh, sure. Let him enjoy his.
All right.
But
Go ahead. Let's talk.
No,
What advice would you give Trump to get through this?
By the way,
Let's talk.
I am fully supporting President Trump 2024.
For 20, he could be in prison.
Promises made, promises kept.
His promises.
His policies are phenomenal. Been like him for 23 years, so that's it.
Look, but he's looking at some serious prison time with the special counsel, and what advice would you give him to sitting down with Kanye West, a Hitler sympathizer? All right, Paul, last question, I promise. Who do you want to see be his running mate? Right, what advice would you give him for a running mate? It's a big decision here. You're supporting. What advice would you give for a running mate?
Pick strength.
Strength? Meaning?
You'll know the right person.
Right? Male, female?
The right person.
Does it? Who do you like? Throw some names at me.
Oh.
Possibilities.
I got wedding on my mind.
What's that?
Call me up for an interview sometime. I've got wedding on my mind.
No, I mean, we're just on the fly here. Here. All right. Are you worried about Ron DeSantis? Are you worried about Ron DeSantis?
I know Ron's a great guy.
Right?
Yeah, we've got lots of great people.